Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's just destroying his way through the field. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Release to the back. He caught it. They will score! Touchdown, South Alabama! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, Alabama, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. This one has all the makings of an old-fashioned shootout, David, especially with a couple of signal callers who can play like this.
Well, and it's so great when you're a quarterback because you want to stack up against the best. And these guys going at it tick for tack, it will be really fun to see which one of these guys rises to the top.
And it's not great when you're a defense in this game. You've got to find a way to get pressure on these guys, maybe get a takeaway. You've got to break serve. It's like a tennis match.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback is snowed under. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive positive play and picked up a few on the run. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll pull it down. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Slips it, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can anyone catch him? At the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. where you impose your will. That's what, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last drive.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear. He's looking to throw it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Alabama!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's loose. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown time.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. 1-possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense.
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Jaguars! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
The snap sets up the throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
15.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. trying to find his man on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To the air, it's Milrow. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. At the 45, on its way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He wants to throw here on second down. He's going up top here late in the game. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Powers through the defender. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Shakes off the defender. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Dialing up a second down pass play. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done.
Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So South Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back when he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ole Miss offense will have its first possession of the game. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Heaves it deep. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
He's going to take off. Just steamrolling the defense. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Jaguars!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Watkins. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Dart coming after him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. The Rebels decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, South Alabama. What a catch and run for 6.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 10 over Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Dart. Makes his connection. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything
just causing wreckage in the secondary. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Using his feet to buy time. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? The Jaguars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw, it's Dart. Zings it complete to the right. On the move at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Right down the middle. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off. Finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Dart. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Oh, look out on the right. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. Man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35. Ole Miss. 14.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll come out throwing on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the pass. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Ohio State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Buckeyes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the...
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. To the air, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Got a lot of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Jaguars look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nowhere to move. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile.
The Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. 7. And the Buckeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No, he got loose. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to get to him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down those roads all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Spits it out to the back. Complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw on second down. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Gets open down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. On second down, looking to throw. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out, and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team when you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us for